Capricorn, hope you're well. Nice to see you again. I have been away a little bit, but here we are. We're gonna do your March first reading of the month of March. I created a new deck that we're gonna use today. We're gonna get one keyword and see in which direction we're being pointed. You got two cards. Wonder, and it's sexual. So maybe you could be wondering if something is of sexual nature or sexually based. Or you could just be in awe. Physically in awe with someone. That's adorable. Let's get some tarot and see what this is really about. First two cards, the Four of Cups in reverse and the King of Wands. So there's definitely someone you're not ignoring, someone that's caught your attention. On the contrary, it would be a fire sign, someone that would already be getting a lot of attention in terms of having some form of influence in general. Maybe in their work or just in society in general, or in a specific field in which you belong, and maybe this is how you know them, or through the network that you know them through. Let's keep pulling. We do have, before I move on, there is a lot of wonder on this card, right? So especially when it's upright, there's a lot of, I guess, dwelling. But here in reverse, it's still showing the same energy of, The Two of Wands, another energy of pondering, contemplating, almost asking that crystal ball, wanting to peer into I want to say the wonder of this attraction that you have. Because overall, at the moment, the essence of this message, of the message for you in March, is about this particular attraction that you have for a very specific individual. Queen of Wands, beautiful energy. The King and the Queen of Wands. And then we have the Two of Wands. It's like the perfect counterpart, right? They each hold one of these two wands here. It's almost like saying both of you grab onto these posts. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful energy. It's so balanced. I'm getting chills. I just got chills for Sag as well, I think, doing their reading. It's funny. Messages are strong today. They're not just strong. I think what's been going on for me today, I'm going to share with you quickly. I don't know if you are interested in any of the Libra, Scorpio, or Sagittarius reads, in case you have placements there, but there's been an incredible amount of symmetry and mirror image, but like perfect mirror image in almost all of these readings that I've done today. So it's a particular energy for today that is coming through. And that's what's, I think, triggering shivers for me, like shivers, chills, or just like that impression of the goosebumps. Thank you. I was looking for the word. Yeah, it's goosebumps. It's okay. These turns. 4 cards as well. So the Page of Swords in reverse, 7 of Cups, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Hermit. So let's see where this story takes you, Capricorn. Well, the sexual aspect, the physicality of this attraction, like the intensity of it, is shown here by this card, which is Venus in Scorpio, and the Knight of Wands energy. He's in reverse, right? So he's a little more fickle than we'd want him to be. But because the Queen and the King of Wands are here, basically he is, sorry, these two are together. He is sort of also the counterpart energy that feeds being of the same suit, right? He definitely fuels this fire. It's a very strong physical attraction. But it is primarily this, which is interesting. It is the like the most palpable, or the one that comes out the most, or at least that feels very obvious here between you and this person, right? So it's primarily this, the basis of this connection is the physical aspect of it. Not to say that there's nothing else, but this is what's being shown. There's still a lot of wonder. So in this case, it's a different form of wondering. The Four of Cups was just like oh, I'm interested and I'm wondering what this is about and I'm curious about it, so I'm gonna approach it and let it come in, or, you know, I'll be open to it, receptive. The Hermit's way of approaching it or going about it is totally different. There's like some kind of an intellectual process going on that is, and spiritual, that is outside of just the mere curiosity. There's a search for purpose, for meaning attached now to the consideration and to the moment in which you wonder about this connection. So now you're curious about, how does it fit in, what purpose does it serve for you, and even maybe for the greater, for the world at large. Because I believe you're very spiritually inclined and would want to go as far as that in terms of considering anybody you'd feel or that you would decide to become sexual with. Because I don't think you treat this lightly. I don't think for you that, although I was describing to you that it is primarily on that level, at least the attraction of the being, yeah, attracted to this person. It's not just a superficial thing, even if it's the primary, I want to say, like, magnet. It goes much deeper, and you want it to be deeper. You are not letting necessarily people or engaging with people on that level, on a physical level, unless it has a spiritual, I guess, dimension attached or connected to it. I'm looking at the Page of Swords in reverse now. Even if it's in reverse, it's the same energy as this, right? As the Four of Cups, it's again an energy of you're looking at something that, you know, you're taking the time to observe before you act. So these three cards are all four cards actually. All of these four cards, all of them are speaking about this curiosity, this interest, this attraction, the fact that you're considering it, that you're thinking about it, that you are immersed in it. It's incredible. And then these are the cards that speak of sexuality. And then we have you and this other person as a perfect match. I mean, it's really strong. It's a beautiful reading. There is a sense of loneliness attached to all of these cards here. All of the cards that point to waiting, patiently waiting, the part of you that is contemplating, that is evaluating and questioning with the Hermit. All of those energies are showing that at the moment you are solitary or choosing to be alone. So it's a strange mix, because I don't know if in March, I mean, the Queen is on the table, so it looks like both individual, you and this other person, already know each other, have met, and are meeting and dating and engaging together, or at least visually so, meaning there's an awareness of one another. There's definitely a onlooking action, mutual, right? But it feels like a little bit like your sense, or I don't know, I get it's, what is the expression, being alone together? I don't think it's, or it's, I'm not sure that it's an expression, but if I'm just gonna say that those words like this, like feeling alone even if you're together, right? So I think we can say that when usually this is being said in a more negative, with a more negative connotation of, you know, you feel alone even if you're coupled, which is not what I really want to say here, because it is a little bit, because that's the energy. but I'm not adding on the maybe meaning, or I'm not implying that the couple wouldn't work out, or that, you know, you would end up feeling alone even if you partnered with this person. That is not what I'm implying. But at the moment in March, in this situation of still considering and looking, being the onlooker or the observer of, you might feel like this because you might, you know, you're wondering about it and that might be, you might not be engaging in it. So let's draw a trinket. I would like to draw a trinket actually on the Knight of Wands in reverse, because it is the kind of the main energy of the coming together, the reason of the coming together, quote unquote, of you and this other person. The glue, the magnets, the cord. It's funny, when I said the cord, I literally like saw someone walking on a tight rope. So anyway, let's draw. I'm not sure, it was just a flash, right? So take it or leave it. The Knight of Wands, what is this? Why is he in reverse though? I think is why I want to draw a trinket on it. This is the dream catcher. It feels because, okay, so I'm sorry, let me just speak a correct sentence here for you. I was questioning, why is the Knight of Wands in reverse? So maybe because it is still just a dream. You might not be, like I said, engaging in a sexual way at the moment with this person. So it is what you think about, it is what you're feeling, it is what you're sensing. You probably have the butterflies for this person, so you are experiencing it, yet not fully engaging. So it feels remote from you. Maybe that's the isolation part, the fact that I was saying that you feel alone or separate. He is, we do have the Hermit. Anyways, if you were wondering about this connection, you have the full-on view here of the primary energy that connects you to this person, and you will be doing more soul searching in March about truly the reason of this connection and why you're feeling these intense physical feelings, sensations for this particular person, and how that connects you to the divine. So on that note, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. You can like the video, you can subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I'll see you soon. Take care.